Hey, everybody! Welcome to our wedding! Hey, everybody! This is the Highley Varlet Wedding. We're so excited that you're watching with us. I'm Mike.
And I'm Jessie.
And this is week 52 of our 52-week walk around New York City.
It's our final walk!
I know, no, it's not appropriate, but at the same time, I sign up. Sorry. This is going to be an 8-hour adventure. We are actually, we started at 5 a.m., so for us it's like, I don't know, 16 hours or something.
Yeah, do your thing.
Hopefully I'll run into you again.
Yeah, probably.
Here, this is everything.
Yeah, we've had like
just
a
look
whole
at
year.
it. Yeah.
Right on, yeah.
All right, take care.
Take care, see you later.
Bye. This is my daytime dress today, my walking dress, made from my grandmother's dress.
Oh, so you have
and then
two.
my ceremony dress is actually made from my mom's dress, which was her mom's dress previously.
Oh my god, okay.
And it was altered for her, and then I altered it for me.
Oh,
so
wow.
it's these like many iterations. It wasn't what I was planning on doing originally,
Yeah.
because I was like very nervous by the idea of cutting up these family heirlooms.
Right.
But as soon as I like had them in hand and felt the fabrics and started thinking about it, then I was like, oh no, this is like the right thing.
It's the
to do.
perfect way to reuse
Exactly.
fashion. Yeah.
Yeah, and like these family heirlooms that like, if I don't use them and wear them, they sit in a bag in a closet or in the attic, and you know, this is like giving it life and like keeping it actually in the family and actually like moving forward rather than like packed up and very like put away.
I think so, yeah. And then you run the risk of it degrading over time, so it's might as well use it.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, that's fascinating. And it's good that the fabric has lasted since the 1940s.
I know, it's
That's
kind of
impressive.
amazing, right?
Wow.
My brother said, let me tell you something. Don't believe the story. The story tells you that after you get married, you're going to go away and you're going to go on your honeymoon.
Yeah.
It's not true.
Okay.
The honeymoon starts in about the next 7 years after you go through a period of trial
Yeah.
and getting to learn each other and get to understand and appreciate and support each other. Then the honeymoon really starts. Because the honeymoon is really a time of joy and pleasantry. It doesn't begin now. In the next few days, he's gonna get on your nerve. I know he is, because that's what guys do, right? Come on, that's what guys do.
Yeah.
We understand the woman and we support them, right? I'm Reverend Dr. Henry. I'm the pastor of this great house. If there's anything that we can do for you, don't hesitate. Stop by. There's a mailbox there.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to catch up to me, but if you leave a note in the mailbox, we'll reach out to you.
Thank you.
I truly believe, and I mean when I embrace you as my brother and my sister, that we are God's children. We are all one in Christ.
I love it.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Be encouraged. Be
Thank you so
encouraged. God bless you all so much. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Take care.
Yes.
You guys are married. Hart Bar, and we're having a big lunch with all of our friends and family, and all of our friends and family that could make it that are watching from afar. And we're eating bagels because that's Mike's favorite food this year. And then we're gonna march down to Marine Park and have a ceremony there.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. This is my stepfather.
Oh, that's
He's
awesome.
been in my life since I was a child.
Happy Father's Day also.
Thank you very much. What a wonderful gift is to celebrate
Yeah, that's
Father's
right.
Day
Happy
and my
Father's
son
Day.
getting married.
Yeah.
I love that both of you are matching also.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, so far, so good.
I taught him how to dress.
And what was the first time you met Jesse?
You know, it's interesting. I recall when Mike was sharing with us that he had gone to someone's house for a dinner with his other friends and where there's people that he didn't know.
Right.
And he had met someone, and that someone was Jesse. And I asked Jesse, when you saw Mike, did you sense that he might be the one? And she said yes. And I know that feeling is that when I met my wife Barbara, Michael's mom, I had that spark, and so did she. And I asked her, "Do you feel something?" And she said yes. And from that, all love comes. And I think that's true for Mike and Jess. And what I like about that is, like with a lot of us, they didn't rush into it over a long period of time, you know. And again, as I share, the three greatest gifts for me is finding a loving God in my life. God then blessed me with Barbara, and because of our marriage, Michael's the third greatest gift that ever happened to me, and I cherish him.
Okay, Michael's one of four.
Yeah.
He is the last of four. There's 17 years difference between the oldest and 15 between the youngest. So he was a surprise gift from God, and very loved and very carried and pampered. And
How was he when he was a very little kid? How was he when he was a very little kid?
he was a mop-headed little curly guy who loved life, and yeah, really, and he was very loved in the house. You know, he was.
Well, I know Mike. I've known Mike for about 7 or 8 years now.
Yeah.
Through Jesse, or through Mike Berger. Then I met Jesse through her, and now I'm a key tie-dye contributor. And
It's true.
Oh, you are?
I'm in
Okay.
the tie-dye mines. You know, I'm working hard, slaving away. But
Doug spent a number of afternoons
that number is 2.
at my studio,
Okay.
dunking,
Yeah.
heavy lifting,
Sure.
a lot of time like a hot pot boiling to get stuff color removed.
I feel like I was really, I got into the groove.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
nice.
it was nice. It was nice to have that like independent time to be tie-dyeing. How often do you get to do that with your friends? That you usually see at like parties
Twice.
and stuff, you know?
Oh, that's amazing.
Often.
Twice as fancy. Twice as
What's one thing you want to tell everyone watching this video? Say 20 years from now. What would you like them to know about this day or about Mike and Jesse?
Okay. So I'm going to try not to cry because, yeah, initially, and I shared this with a couple of people. In fact, I shared this with my daughter when I was over what I'm going to tell you. But initially, there was an expectation of the mother of the bride and what my traditional role would be. And I knew I would not pick out her dress because she's so talented and make her own. But I wasn't involved a whole lot in the wedding. And then I saw what they were doing. Read all these things, and they talked to us about all these things, all these plans, and how it was coming together from the year-long walk that they had planned so incredibly. And it was perfect. And it is them, and it is their day, and it is the way that it should be. And they're just so meant for each other, and I can see that that is what it's going to do. And so, yeah, I just wish them every happiness.
In the few hours.
But what's really nice is that the date, June 20th, in 1953, Bill's parents were married on June 20th.
Oh, wow.
They have since passed away, and unbeknownst to me, Ruth, the grandmother, had told the director of the funeral home that when she died, and she has, that she wanted her rings to be given to Jessie. So Jessie is going to wear the wedding band, which is engraved inside from Bill to Ruth, her grandparents, June 20th, 1953.
Wow.
Yeah, it's so cool, so fortuitous. We had no idea. I mean, obviously, I'm sure Jesse knew at some point when her grandparents said, but we didn't pick it as a consequence. It just matched our project perfectly.
Yeah.
That is,
And I wasn't
comes
even
full
going to
circle.
mention it. I had told Jesse a number of years ago when Ruth died that this was the case. And then I was like, oh, should I say something when the plans are already... And it just happened that Jesse said, oh, that's awesome, because he's going to get it on eBay. And, so they were very close, Jess and Ruth.
And Jessie said that she didn't even know about the day when she was planning the day.
And you know why that is, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even have to tell you this. It's because Ruth, her grandmother, planned it that way.
She made sure everything.
She had good foresight.
Yeah.
So before I continue on with the party, can you tell me why the bagels?
Yes.
Yeah.
So bagels are another part of the project. Wasn't anticipated at the start of the project.
And let's get closer to it.
But what we wanted to do, or what I did after a couple weeks, I realized I'll eat some bagels every day. It's pretty good fuel for walking.
Yeah.
And after I just started writing just a little bit about the stores, and then I thought, well, maybe I should just start reviewing them. So I have now done 3 bagels a week for a year. 150 bagels, which I would only recommend if you're going to also walk a marathon, because they are heavy. They are heavy, man.
This is good marathon food.
This is right. This is from Middle Village. It's Hot Bagels on Metropolitan Avenue, and this is, I can't crown a winner yet, but this is definitely the best in the region, if not one of the best in Queens.
Right.
So,
And then which one's Modern Bagel?
Modern. What's up, baby boy? How's it going? Good to see you.
You're in the middle of a shoot.
Yeah, we're doing it. Bottom Bread Bagels over here.
Okay, cool.
These are gluten-free. The best gluten-free bagels in New York City come from Modern Bread Bagel. I can safely say that.
Right.
But as far as the best bagel in the city, you're going to have to wait a few months for it, and I can tabulate all the results.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This really
Okay.
complements each other, I think. Like
Yeah.
Mike and Jesse's weirdness really goes hand in hand in a way that I haven't seen before. It's very fascinating.
Well, I just feel like I knew I loved Jessie the first time she ever got on the phone with a service representative for our internet bill and promptly got us like 3 months of free internet by demanding the problem that was happening in our apartment be fixed right away. And she was so like professional and straightforward, and it was so shocking to me because I'd only ever seen like the bubbly, super sweet, gentle, soft side of Jessie, and then she just like snapped into business and like demanded to speak to the manager and like got us everything we needed and took care of it all. And I was like,
So you're officiating today?
I am.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
How do you know Mike?
We've been close since we were just wee lads. We've known each other since probably the second grade.
Second grade. Oh wow. Oh. And when did he tell you the news that asking you if you to be his officiant?
A few months ago, he called me up. He called me up and said we're getting married and we want you to do it. And I said, cool. I've done a couple of these before. So.
Oh, you have? Okay. How is it? Because I have no experience.
It's fun. I mean,
He got involved in planning the trip with me, and then he pulled bullshit.
It's like a little bit, it's like an honor.
You picked it out.
I'm like, whatever. To be up there, so it's cool to be asked, and it's.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Mike and Jesse are planners, so I wasn't worried at all about, like, it was like, this is how we wanted to go. This is how this is, and like everything was pretty meticulously planned out, so we were able. I don't have any like. There have been times when I've done this and it's been like, well, just do whatever you want. And it's like, well, I don't know what you want, and so there's some stress there, but everything was like very clear, so there's no anxiety. It's nice, and it's just going to be easy. There is like a script that we worked on. There is a small moment where I will go off script for a second,
cool.
just to say my piece, because if you give me a microphone, I will.
Yeah.
And it'll be fun. It's nice.
So Marianne, that's so true. I'm gonna highlight that. Mention it again, even though I mentioned it before. When things are meant to be, you marry her on the same day as your grandmother and wear her ring. Mike is currently taking 360 photographs all around.
Anyone needs water? He brought him into water.
That was already.
Please grab from my dad.
Please grab. Hey, Jesse's dad. Yeah, you're the water bearer of the. Don't get in.
Oh, we actually.
Say goodbye, Mike. We're going with Team Bride, Team Jesse.
Red light. Let's hear it. It's gonna be like this the whole time.
Thank you for coming. Dad, thank you for doing this.
And point out your friend again, the one from high school.
I am the one.
Oh, hey.
We're going to Pratt Park. No, where? We're going to Pratt. So we're just walking straight to
Yeah, people wanted to meet you in the comments. We have someone watching this called Picky Audiophile. I'm not sure if they know you. Let's keep on walking. How was it in high school, going high school with Jessie?
Awesome. We took a lot of art classes
Be
together.
honest, no, I'm joking.
That was the fun part.
Oh, cool.
Went to this huge high school, and so you could kind of like do whatever you wanted in it, I feel like. And yeah, I got to take all these like really awesome art classes, like where we would do like mosaics and like ceramics and drawing and painting and whatever. But it was like such a good time.
When we met, she had a really kindergarten. She had a really cool backpack that had a dry erase like frame on the backpack with markers, and that's how we met. We sat on the bus and like drew on her backpack.
Before you spoke, did you draw something on the backpack?
Probably. That's really how it went down.
Oh, that's funny.
My last name is Highet, and Mike's last name is Varlet. And so we mashed them together and made it Highley Varlet.
And then why are you walking? Not just today, but just in general as well.
We started walking. Mike went to a birthday party actually, which was like a 14-mile hike.
Right.
Is what our friend Becca wanted to do for her birthday. And when he came back, he was like, wow, I actually feel like really great and energized and like physically fit. And I think I want to do more of these long walks. So we planned a trip from San Diego to LA, which was 6 days and 120 miles. And we loved that, and so we kept planning these trips, and then ultimately planned this year-long adventure around New York City, and concluding with a marathon-length walk to our wedding.
I am here tomorrow, so nice try.
Did you run through the sprinkler?
No, I'm not going to fully run through it, but it does feel nice to get the mist. I did just, there's a girl filling up some water balloons at the water fountain, so I helped her fill up her balloon and then asked if I could fill up my cup and then helped her fill up another balloon. And then I felt like that was my payment for like using the like public
water. Sure.
Yeah.
There you are.
Up to the corner. How's it going?
Good, doing well.
Great. How's the bridal party?
It was wonderful.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
We had some action. We had some epic adventures.
Nice. Nice.
People were wondering if the groom is still alive.
Still alive. Here I am.
It's confirmed.
Yeah.
There. Let us know your names as I continue chatting. Tom.
I'm Laura. I'm Michael's sister.
Oh, you're Michael's sister. Oh, cool. Oh, that's awesome. You gotta run your shoes up. Everyone made it. Good.
That was a bike lane.
Yeah.
Brownstone Bagel, Park Slope, 4th Avenue and Union Street, 11:20 a.m. Store, a well-considered interior, tile work floors, wooden slab partitions, brickwork, and industrial vents. One might say the Brooklyn patisserie aesthetic. Low pastry selection, and the deli salad offerings look like they've been touched by the air too long. On the TV,
fighting words.
On the TV, ads for reverse mortgages and elder abuse play. A Price is Right commercial break craps. Bagel and spread display meet average standards. 3.75 out of 5 for the store. Medium large bagel served warm. Impression of whole rather than whole proper.
This morning, we're telling us
Light to very light topping density. However, not a detriment as the salt ratio is solid. A rewarding dog with a bone chew. Crusty crackly shell.
Yes.
A good offering. 4 out of 5. That's a very good review.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
We thought those bagels were awesome.
Cream cheese, served at neutral temperature, aided by bagel heat. Oh wait, we'll wait here.
Hold on.
Scallions are not super impactful on texture, but have a good overall flavor presence. Very fresh, no cheese sensation. 4 out of 5.
Okay.
Solid bagel then.
Yeah, very good.
That's good.
Yeah, for basically 4 or above, you want to live near a bagel store. It's 4.
Okay. I loved it.
Yeah, good.
Just for the record,
Great. Glad to hear it.
solid bagel.
So there's 150 of those that I have put in a book. And at some point, you can experience all of those.
That's impressive.
How's everybody doing out there?
It's doing awesome. A lot of people are tuning in. We have, let's see, how many people are tuning in right now? 110 people.
What? Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to the wedding. It's pretty incredible.
Is this your largest live audience so far?
For sure.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, cool.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, except I guess when we were on your show. I think, not counting those. Yeah.
plan to have all of this time where people could come like independently spend time with us, because like this morning was so nice to get a chance to talk like directly with a lot of people, and then the lunch was kind of like crazy, like everyone enjoyed and I think had a great time, but like I was kind of like talking to one person at a time for like 2 seconds each, you know, and that time like flew, and now this has been really slow and nice again. So I feel like the day is just getting like slower and more laid back, and then we'll have another moment of like craziness,
right?
And then it'll be just a party afterwards. So I'm feeling good.
So pro tip for anyone who gets married to walk. So you can
marathon in the middle.
So you can enjoy talking to friends and family.
Definitely. Or something like this. I actually think this is really cool. I think even with like even with a more traditional wedding, I feel like this could be added. Not necessarily a marathon, but like, you know, some sort of like time where the guests can like actually hang out with you, and like, I don't know, just everyone before this was like, enjoy it, enjoy every moment, like it's gonna fly, it's gonna go crazy, and like that part at the lunch did. Like I felt frazzled there, like in a good way. I was surrounded by people that I love, but like, you know, it went really fast. And now this is like, I feel like I am present right now. This is really nice.
Oh, that's amazing. We will reconnect, enjoy the final leg of your trip.
Thanks.
Walking down. Yeah.
Enjoy meeting all of our guests that are down there at the ceremony.
So I'm Dave Highet. I'm Jesse's uncle. I'm the older brother of Jesse's dad, Bill. And I am so happy that Jesse and Mike asked me to participate in the wedding ceremony today. They asked me to read a poem, which I've spent a lot of time with and learned a lot from. And I think it really fits the two of them and really fits the ceremony that they have in mind. So with all of that, congratulations, Jesse and Mike. Have a great day, great life together.
And we're here to celebrate their marriage. It's just been a wonderful day.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And they're so joyful.
Yes, and we want to wish them all the best. We love them very much. And we want to say to them, right?
How much we love them. And we had a saying for our wedding we would like to pass on to them.
Yes.
Rabbi Ben Ezra.
It's from Rabbi Ben Ezra, and it's Robert Browning.
Wait.
Grow old along with me, the best is yet to be. The last of life for which the first was made. Our lives are in his hands, who saith the whole I plan. Youth shows but half.
Trust God. See all.
Be not afraid.
Thank you, God.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you.
It's a beautiful day
God
today,
bless.
and we love you.
Hi, I'm Uncle Joe. I'm Ed's youngest brother, and I want to wish Michael and the lovely bride much health and happiness, and I hope that you have a marriage as wonderful as Diane and I have, as we recently celebrated 35 years, which I think the both of you can do. Cherish this moment, enjoy. Look at this beautiful setting behind me. Family, friends, to enjoy your day. I love you both very much, and congratulations.
I'm Anne-Marie. I'm Lauren. And we're Timmy's kids, your cousin, Mike's cousin. And Congratulations. Congratulations on your wedding.
Let's give them a look at the brand new hair, the wedding hairstyle. What do we got?
Sorry, it's not quite there yet, but you know.
It looks very nice. It does.
Wow. How's everybody doing? Happy wedding, okay? It's summertime. We're happy to be here. Do you like my, I did my hair for the wedding, you know? Thank you.
There are party favors or something. I don't know. I'm going to do an unboxing. So we have, of course, the tissue papers. Very nice bag. And then we have some decorative tissue paper. Inside we have, it looks like nourishment. We have some, we've got goo chews. These are like, I think, caffeine chews for energy. We've got a protein stick, some meat. We've got some almonds. We've got nuts.com raw almonds, unsalted, and some marketing materials, and we have a bell. I expect that the purpose of this bell will be elucidated in due course, and that is the end of my unboxing.
What's up?
Oh, hey there.
I don't know who Michael is saying hi to me.
Anybody needs a hello, just figuring out where they're supposed to be. Yeah, we got it.
Hello, Layla.
Lila.
Hannah.
We love you, Jesse and Mike.
We love you, love you, love you.
Like the setup.
Yeah, how does it look?
Loved ones all, thank you for coming today. We gather as witnesses at the request of Michael Varley and Jessica Highet to validate and sanctify the conclusion of one journey and the beginning of another. Now, in your bag of goodies, you will find, if you haven't already, and many of you have, a bell for your use. Give me a second, we'll get there. In old Irish and Celtic traditions, bells were used in wedding ceremonies to ward off evil spirits and bless the newlyweds with their loudness. Jesse and Mike would like you as a group to use the bells whenever the spirit moves you. Let's try it now. I'd like to invite David Highet, Jesse's uncle, to give the first reading.
It avails not, time nor place, distance avails not. I am with you, you men and women of a generation, or ever so many generations hence. Just as you feel when you look at the river and sky, so I felt. Just as any of you is one of a living crowd, I was one of a crowd. Just as you are refreshed by the gladness of the river and its bright flow.
Thank you, Dave. Giving our second reading this evening is Jeannette Seneca, Mike's godmother.
God did not create them as separate individuals, but he created one from the other, making the side from which the woman was taken and formed a sign of the strength of their union. For those who walk together and look ahead together to where they are walking, they do so at each other's side.
Thank you, Jeannette. And now for the vows. Jesse and Mike have prepared their own words. Surprised? They flipped a coin on leaving the house this morning before 5 a.m. to see who would go first. Mike won the toss and elected to defer.
So, Mike, when we first met, I was living in this apartment with some friends where we had a massive personology book, birthday book. And anytime someone new came into our lives, we would look up their birthday, read what it had to say about them, see what other birthdays were compatible with them, and then decide what this relationship was going to be. So naturally, when we met, I actually found out your birthday on the first time we met, and I ran home and I looked up February 6th, and I was so excited to see what it was going to say, and it said we were not a match. So I looked up all these other mystical sciences, and they all were saying, not a match, this is going to be a really challenging relationship, not recommended. I think one of them even used the word doomed. So, of course, here we are. It's not doomed. We're good. We made it through. But, it has been a little challenging to get here, and it continues to be. But what I didn't know 7 years ago when we met was that challenges are actually this amazing thing that allows you to grow and learn and innovate. And now I'm losing my place because I didn't memorize this. So as I've pushed through with you on the more challenging aspects of our relationship, I've actually learned that there are so many dynamic parts of life that I was just completely missing out on by not having these challenges. It's like before we met, I was seeing the world in 3 dimensions. It's like I was seeing the world in 3 dimensions, and now I see them in 26. So, Mike, for this marriage that we are about to commit to, I promise to continue to challenge you in the best of ways and to continue to accept the challenges you place before me. I promise to love you, to care for you, and to learn from you with every new iteration of the Mike that you will be as we spend our time together. I promise to pay attention and slow down when things feel blissful and harmonious, and to remember that hard times will pass. I promise to take responsibility for what I bring to our life together, and remember that we can create a beautiful and magical world together if that is what we choose to do. I promise to continue to join in on any crazy adventures that we scheme up together when they feel right, even if I don't completely understand what we're doing. And and I promise, very good, and I promise to be by your side for each step that we decide to take for the rest of our lives. You're not allowed yet.
Jesse, there's this idea I have, which you know about because you know all my ideas, that we are never the same person twice. That maybe we should say hello anew when greeting friends and family to remind us that the shell and the spirit are different, and that we shouldn't place old expectations on others, but meet them at the moment instead. This theory could turn scary when held to the light of marriage. Why enter into a lifelong commitment with a spirit that's always changing? Where's the certainty or stability needed to lay a foundation? I reasoned out 3 replies. The first is the labor of communication, to check in as often as possible and track our changes together. Fortunately, we've run this experiment over thousands of city miles, and never once have you failed to charm me, entertain me, hear me, or speak the truth. The hard labor is always rewarding when working with a partner like you. Second, it helps to find someone who shares your distaste for complacency. I delight in watching your personal and artistic growth, and I'm so lucky to have found someone just as committed to self-exploration. When change itself serves as the constant, we're set for a lifelong adventure. The final reason is no reason at all, and perhaps why marriage has survived feudalism and blind arrangements. It's the reason of intuition, of trust, of feeling. For a year now, we've followed a very regimented schedule of walking and sleep with podcasts in between. And the moments I feel most love for you are just at waking and just at rest, pre and post cognition, when I can sense that these are the moments of the rest of our lives, and there's only fulfillment to be found. I trust the hunch that the quiet times are the ones that reveal our true feelings. So whether it's marathons or macrame, side streets or spotlights, bagels or gluten-free bagels, I'm ready for every version of the story, from here to the end of the road. I love you, Jesse.
At this time, I would ask Sue Highet, the mother of the bride, and Edward Cosgrove, the father of the groom, to come forward with the rings. And Mike and Jesse have elected to exchange these rings with this one final vow. Jesse Highet, do you take Mike Varley to be your lawfully wedded husband, to love, honor, and cherish wherever the path may lead you together? Mike Varley, do you take Jesse Highet to be your lawfully wedded wife, to love, honor, and cherish wherever the path may lead you together?
I do.
I don't always know what you're doing, but it has been an absolute joy to watch you do it. I now pronounce you husband and wife.
did say that to most people that we had a reveal, or we're not pregnant, we're not moving anywhere, okay? But we have completed our last marathon, 260 marathons. Yeah. We ended up going over 30 miles today. Yeah, and I want to do one more. Can I grab that? No, it's perfect. What we're going to do is this. I've been taking every day. Jesse and I have been taking a video showing the mileage so that we can have a supercut of all of it. So if we do a reverse cam here and have all of you in the background, it'll be the most exciting of all 260 videos.
Oh, I didn't know we were doing that. That's nice.
Yeah. So I'm going to record this, and I just want you guys to cheer. That's all.
Here, I'll hold this.
Okay.
Where's the? You don't know. No, you have to flip it.
I know it's going to be reversed.
Oh, but we won't see it.
We'll just give it a look.
Okay.
All right. Everybody, 1, 2, 3. I mean, who the hell knows if it came out or not? Fantastic! Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, we look forward to just swimming in the sea of love. Thank you. Thank you.